Okay, let's convene the regular meeting of the Batavia City Council for August 3rd, 2015. I'd ask that you all please rise for a brief invocation to be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Tonight, we just ask for guidance and direction as the City Council meets to act on the affairs of business before us. We are ever mindful that we are in the heart of the spring and summer season, and we've had quite a bit of active weather. It's been challenging to us on a number of fronts, and it's an ongoing situation. But we are thankful for the goodness of all the city crews that are responding on occasions as they did last night when we had several lightning strikes in town. And we just ask for the safety and welfare and outlook for them to be good as they respond to the various issues that we throw in front of them. Also tonight, we always want to remember those from our community who are serving on foreign soil in defense of the liberties of the United States of America. We just ask that a special blessing be showered on them and all those serving with them in defense of our honors. Tonight, we just ask for direction and vision and understanding as we act on the various matters before us, knowing that each and every one of us is here to do in our own hearts and minds the very best we can on behalf of the community of Batavia. We ask for all these blessings. Amen. Alderman Fisher, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ask the city clerk to please call the roll.
Brown?
Here.
Rusato?
Here.
Alderman Atack is absent. Stark?
Here.
Chanzit?
Here.
Wolf?
Here.
Fisher?
Here.
O'Brien?
Here.
Callahan?
Here.
Alderman Homan is absent. Mueller?
Here.
Boderman?
Here.
Cerrone?
Here.
And Alderman McFadden is absent.
Okay, we have necessary quorum to conduct business, although we are missing 3 members. Moving to item number 4, items to be removed, added, or changed on the agenda. Alderman Stark is, I guess, the acting Government Services Chairman for this evening. Do you have anything?
No, I have not heard of anything, Your Honor.
Anybody else? Okay, moving then to item number 5, which is the consent agenda. Alderman Stark, would you present this, please?
The consent agenda reads as follows, that we accept and place on file A, the Committee of the Whole minutes for June 2nd, June 16th, June 23rd, June 30th, July 7th, and July 14th, 2015. B, Historic Preservation Commission minutes for July 13th, 2015. And the following approvals. C, June 19th, 2015 payroll in the amount of $723,670.88. D, the accounts payable check register in the amount of $966,856.94. E, the City Council minutes for June 15th, 2015. F, Resolution 15-96R, authorizing the appointment of Wendy Bednarek as the IMRF authorized agent for the City of Batavia. G, approval and release of closed government service minutes for 22107, 2508, 4808, 12209, 41509, 7709, 71509, 81909, 10609, 12809, 5410, 63010, 71410, 8310, 112910, 42511, 52311, 62711, and 82211. H, Ordinance 15-28, amending the land use map of the comprehensive plan of the City of Batavia, portions of 1700 Hubbard Avenue. I, Ordinance 1529, amending the official zoning map, portions of 1700 Hubbard Avenue. J, Resolution 1595R, authorizing the sale of municipally owned land at Wilson Street and Spuler Drive. I move that we accept the consent agenda as read.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Stark, second by Alderman Wolf for the approval of the consent agenda as presented. Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll.
Stark?
Aye.
Chanzit?
Aye.
Wolf?
Aye.
Fisher?
Aye.
O'Brien?
Aye.
Callahan?
Aye.
Mueller?
Aye.
Boderman?
Aye.
Cerrone?
Aye.
Brown?
Aye.
Rusato?
Aye.
Motion's approved, 11 yes, no no's, 3 absent. Okay, moving to item number 6, are matters from the public for items not on the agenda. Do we have anybody this evening that wants to address the City Council? Okay, moving then to item number 7 is the report of the Batavia Chamber of Commerce. And we have Holly Deckman here, so.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to say thank you to all of you and the residents of Batavia for showing such support for the Chamber and the Park District for two of our main events that we held in July, Windmill City Fest and the Chili Cook-Off. We have all recovered and still standing. All the chili volunteer tasters survived the event, and both were great successes for us, raising funds for both of our organizations and also for several nonprofits that benefit from some of our events during those huge events. Next, I would like to just point out that Houston Street is going to be a challenge for all of our local businesses on that stretch. Just on my walk from my car down Island here, there were 3 cars that stopped at the stop sign right out here and were surprised by the fact that Houston Street was closed. So I've been at least one of the construction meetings, and I will continue to be attending them so that I can learn of these and alert some of the businesses of any changes in that construction progress and the status of that. But if you can, please, as we always do, encourage our residents to, go to those local restaurants to help them survive through these difficult times when people are confused and surprised when they go to turn down the street to get to their driveway to their business. That can't be good for them. So let's be mindful of that and try to patronize some of our local establishments even more than usual. We have several chamber events that are coming up in August. One we have next Tuesday, August 11th. We have the Batavia Women in Business Progressive Luncheon. That's one of our largest attended events of the year. There are several, we have 5 other chambers that partner with us on this, from Oswego to Western DuPage, that help us to get as many people in the same room networking together as possible. And if you are intimidated by networking, this is a great event because we actually force you to move from table to table meeting new people. So you'll meet 21 new people at this event, I guarantee it, if not many more, and so several of them from other chambers. So great event for those, and again, that's August 11th at 11:30 at Orchard Valley. Deadline for registration, though, is this Thursday, so if you'd like to attend, please check out the chamber website. We have our BCU, which is Batavia Chamber University, which our educational seminar series on marketing is coming up later this month, and it will be on Google AdWords. So if you're looking for more information and expertise in that, please check out our calendar again for that. We also have a really fun event coming up called Brex with Rex. Rex Hupke is a columnist for the Chicago Tribune, and his column is called I Just Work Here. So he should have a really great insight and some laughs into what it's like being an employee for a business, and try to help us out and laugh through some of the mistakes that many businesses make. So that is on August 19th at 8 a.m. at Enticing Cuisine. We also have several ribbon cuttings and open houses coming up this month, so I would encourage you to attend to welcome these new businesses or grand reopening of some of our local businesses. This is the most I've done in one period of time. We've had a couple already over the last couple of weeks, and we have 3 more coming up, and I would just like to mention those dates and times to you. I know we've emailed all the information out to you, but on Monday, August 10th at 4:30 p.m., we have the ribbon cutting for Praxis Fit at 2301 Main Street. Friday, August 14th at 8:45 a.m., we have the grand reopening of Sam's Club at 501 North Randall Road. And again, on Friday, August 14th at 4 p.m., we have a grand reopening of the GNC at 145 South Randall Road. So please join us as chamber representatives and representatives of our community to welcome these businesses to Batavia. I promise I will have really big scissors. If that is exciting to anyone, I will be happy to give a free haircut too if anybody's interested. They really work. But to speak more about this exciting new business, Praxis Fit at 2301 Main Street, we have Stephanie Esme here to talk to you a little bit about more what they do. So please welcome Stephanie.
Good evening. My name is Stephanie Esme. I'm one of the owners at Praxis Fit. We opened on June 15th. It is a sports performance and studio fitness center in the old XL building right behind Jewel Center. We're excited to be in Batavia. We offer a variety of classes for adults, for elementary, middle school, high school kids, to get them just to move and learn how to move correctly, so that there's less injury, better health perspectives moving forward in their life. We have a lot of fun. We have great instructors. We have now 25 people that work there, part-time and full-time, so it's been a great opportunity for us. Rob Brown, the owner of the building, has been fantastic support system for us. We couldn't have picked a better place. It was a little overwhelming at first because it's 9,500 square feet. We're like, what are we gonna do with 9,500 square feet? But we figured it out. We have batting cages in there, we have turf in there, we have a jugs machine that throws footballs to help with catching, pattern running. So it's been fun. We're happy to be a part of the chamber, and thank you very much.
Can you, let me just first of all say I've had the opportunity to visit with her and to tour her business, and it's everything that she says it is. It's really quite the operation, and I was very impressed by all the ideas and thoughts and programs that you already had in place, and I was just out there at the very beginning, maybe it was the first day you were open or something, but it was real soon into the deal, and you were doing an excellent job from all the activity I saw just in the brief period I was there. A couple of things. We got you on TV here, so this is being broadcast and will be replayed a number of times. So could you said you were behind the Jewel, but number one, I think it would be good if you give us your street address.
Yep.
And then also if you could give us your telephone number if somebody wants to call and talk to you. And then also, do you have like a business email address or something that you could share?
Yep, so I will give you all of those things. So we are at 2301 Main Street. We're right across from Holy Cross, right behind the Kiddie Care Center in the old XL building. Our email, our website is wearepraxisfit.com. We'll give you information about class schedules, what we do. We are big into having families work out together. So we have a lot of families that it starts with the kids, and then the parents start coming, and then by the time you get done, their entire family. And that's really what we want, because when a family works out together, it just changes the way that health and fitness and what your everyday life is, because it's a life change. And we're not asking you to give up fun things. So we do the move, have fun, repeat. So as long as you're moving and having fun, you're doing the right things. Our phone number is 630-326-9643. We're open from 5 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and then from 5 to 5:30 on Friday, and 6 to noon on Saturday. And we're closed right now on Sunday. And the main reason is Saturday and Sunday afternoons, we're going to be renting the facility to teams to come in and do some batting, football skills work in those areas.
So on behalf of the community, I just want to, number one, thank you for choosing Batavia, and officially welcome you on behalf of the City Council to our community, and wish you many grand years of business growth and expansion as you get your feet into the community and everybody understands what a great operation you have there. So thank you for being part of our town.
Thank you very much for having us.
Welcome. Thank you. Okay, moving then to item number 8, which is ordinance 15-30, grant and approval for variances for a freestanding sign for the Batavia Public Library. Alderman Brown, do you have this one?
I do, Your Honor. Thank you. Earlier this year, the library came to us and they wanted to expand the width of the stairway going up into their property on the southwest corner of Water Street and Wilson Street, which is very consistent with what the streetscape framework plan indicated a long time ago. So the administrative design was done by staff, which is approved by the City Council for them to do this kind of work. And then they had to go through the Zoning Board of Appeals and the Plan Commission for the sign variance. The 3 variances that you referred to, one is to allow a sign without a 5-foot mulch planting area at its base. Another is to allow a monument sign 8 feet in height rather than the required 6 feet. And then the third is to allow a monument sign with a setback of 0 feet rather than the required 10 feet. Zoning Board of Appeals and the Plan Commission had no issue with this whatsoever. Same with the Committee of the Whole. We have no issue with it. In fact, we very highly compliment the library for all the work they're doing there, not only on this corner, but in all of their grounds. They've embarked this year on a multi-year project, from what we understand, of improvements to the building and the property, and it's something that, I mean, Your Honor, you're the one that probably speaks the highest about what that library does for our downtown, but certainly the maintenance of it is a very important thing. We recognize that, and the Committee of the Whole had nothing but praise to say and had no issues. So I move for approval of 15-30.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Brown, second by Alderman Wolf for the approval of ordinance 15-30. Any discussion? Well, certainly, I'm certainly strongly on record as being an admirer and fan of the leadership and vision that is being shown at the Batavia Public Library, and certainly this institution has become the kind of, one of the big anchors in downtown Batavia for bringing people down to the community, and I'm so thankful that we have it so centrally located to our community. From people from both sides of town can easily take it and use it, and they are, and the numbers up there are staggering when I think of my youth and the number of people I used to see in the old library kitty corner versus probably almost 1,000 people a day that are coming in and out of the existing facility. It's just a remarkable and wondrous story to me, and one that I have the utmost admiration for. So I think the Batavia Library is kind of pioneering the way for new signage in downtown Batavia, I guess, is the other thing I wanted to add here, and I would hope that when this gets up, we all take due note of it and the utility of it and the function of it, because I think it's going to be well served, and certainly may speak for some other things that we're going to want to do, not only with the library, but other businesses in the downtown area in the days ahead, because times they are changing, as we all know, and I think the library is certainly continues to put itself on the cutting edge of new and innovative ideas, so I appreciate what they're doing. Anybody else? Not the clerk, call the roll, please, on ordinance 15-30.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Chanzit.
Aye.
Wolf.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
Ordinance 15-30 is approved, 11 yes, no no's, 3 absent. So we got that one taken care of. Moving to 9, which is ordinance 15-31, changing the names of Oswald Avenue, part of Main Street, and South Shumway Avenue. Who's got this one? Alderman Brown?
Or it was under city,
It was under city services.
okay. I'll take it.
Okay, Alderman Wolf?
From Scott's memo from the Community Development Department, basically we've got a few streets that don't have the recorded names or the correct names in with the county, so we just have another thing that we get to clean up. Scott's really good at finding all those. And so those are 3 streets. It would be Oswald Avenue, switched to Oswalt. And then Flynn Street is the section of Main Street down at the end of Shumway. And then I've always thought it was Shumway Avenue, changed a while ago, but it is actually South Island Avenue that would now become Shumway Avenue. And we talked to all the businesses and everything along there, and nobody had a problem with the name changes, so that's what we're proposing to do with ordinance 15-31. Questions? I'll make the motion that we approve ordinance 15-31, changing the name of Oswald Avenue, part of Main Street, and South Island Avenue.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Wolf, second by Alderman Stark for the approval of ordinance 15-31. Any discussion? Just for the benefit of the new folks here, I just want to throw one, I'll call it humorous anecdote onto this thing. We want to change the name of Oswald Avenue. Now, if you go down there right now, it's already spelled the proper way. And Oswald, Ernest Oswald, was a very prominent Batavian. He was the founder of Campana and built the big tower building up at Fabian Parkway and Batavia Avenue. He made Italian balm, hand lotion, and candies, and was quite a prestigious presence in our town for a number of years. So back in the days when the Historical Society came up with this idea of of submitting a list of street names that could be used that had historic significance, Mr. Oswald's name got put on the list. And someplace along the line, we're not sure where it happened, but somebody hit the wrong key on the typewriter or something got misspelled and Mr. Oswald became Mr. Oswald. And as people said, you know, who was I guess we don't know of any Oswalds that ever lived in Batavia. And the name has kind of an infamous national touch to it. So, you know, it's like, where did we get this from? So it was, the name is down on South River Street in the industrial park down there that's to the south of American Can. And when the property was being developed, it was being developed by Mr. Richard Ward, who at the time had bought the Campana building and was specifically naming the street to honor Mr. Oswald, who had built the building that Mr. Ward owned. And Mr. Ward always thought it was his engineer wrote the wrong name on the plat or something. And so this is one we had this kind of embarrassing discussion about 20 years ago here one night when somebody brought it to our attention that we had the wrong, and some businesses had already gone in place down there and had printed stationery with the D instead of the T. And so we begrudgingly changed it to the T and got everything all straightened out. I don't think begrudgingly, embarrassingly changed it, and we got that straightened out. But that's where this came from. And Scott's just been going through the records and picked up these other little minor glitches, so I think we're kind of straightening everything out here. So, okay, we have a motion and second on the floor for approval of ordinance 15-31. Clerk, call the roll.
Wolf.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Transit.
Aye.
Ordinance 15-31 is approved, 11 yes, no no's, 3 absent. Moving to item number 10, which is approval of waiver of formal bidding for purchase of truck equipment from Bonnell Industries. Do you have this, Alderman Wolf?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. Thank you. This would be waive formal bidding on truck purchase for a 2016 International chassis, and it's purchased through the Illinois State Purchasing Program. That's why we're waiving formal bidding. I guess I'll just make the motion that we waive formal bidding.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Wolf, second by Alderman Fisher for the motion to approve formal bidding on the purchase of the truck. Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll.
Wolf.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Clark. Stark.
Aye.
Transit.
Aye.
Okay, motion to waive formal bidding is approved, 11 yes, no no's, 3 absent. Moving then to item number 11, which is Resolution 15-92-R, authorizing purchase of truck equipment from Bonnell Industries in the total of $67,312.62. Alderman Wolf?
This is a truck that will be replacing a 1996 International. It's got 6,600 hours, 69,000 miles on it. This equipment is needed for the purchase of the build out of the hydraulic dump system, plow, spreader, salt spreader, and all the lighting on the truck. This will be used for daily operations within Public Works, including plowing. It is within the budget for this year, and I would make the motion that we approve Resolution 15-92-R.
Second. Moved by Alderman Wolf, second by Alderman O'Brien for the approval of Resolution 15-92-R. Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll.
Wolf.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Transit.
Aye.
Resolution 15-92-R is approved, 11 yes, no no's, 3 absent. Moving to item number 12, which is a waiver of formal bidding for purchase of truck equipment from Henderson Truck Equipment. Alderman Wolf?
Thank you, Your Honor. This is also for the Street Department or Public Works, including plowing and basic daily operations. Basically, we'll waive formal bidding on, or I make a motion that we waive formal bidding on this purchase.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Wolf, second by Alderman Fisher to waive formal bidding on the purchase of the truck. This is again for street.
Truck equipment,
Yeah.
for Public Works.
Any motion and second, any discussion? Clerk, call the roll on the motion to waive formal bidding.
Wolf.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Transit.
Aye.
Motion to waive formal bidding is approved, 11 yes, no nos, 3 absent. Moving to item number 13, which is Resolution 15-93-R, authorizing purchase of truck equipment from Henderson Truck for a total of $41,985. Alderman Wolf.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is the equipment that will be going on a 2016 Ford F-550 chassis, replacing a 1998 Chevy 3500. It's got 45,000 miles on it. It will include hydraulic system, dump body, plow, salt spreader, and the emergency lighting. And this truck will be used for daily operations within the Public Works, including plowing. And like the previous one, this is all the equipment, and it's the lead time. The equipment comes first, and the chassis purchase will come later. I make the motion that we approve Resolution 15-93-R, authorization to purchase truck equipment from Henderson Truck Equipment for a total of $41,985.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Wolf, second by Alderman Fisher for the approval of Resolution 15-93-R, authorizing the purchase of the truck equipment. Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll.
Wolf.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Transit.
Aye.
Resolution 15-93-R is approved, 11 yes, no nos, 3 absent. Moving to item number 14, which is Resolution 15-103-R, designating alternative traffic signal as the preferred alternative for the intersection improvements at Deer Path Road and Main Street. Alderman Wolf, do you have this?
Thank you, Your Honor. This is for the intersection at Main Street and Deer Path Road. It was going to be our first roundabout in town, but due to the traffic concerns out there and the layout of the crossroad at Deer Path, we decided to go with just the basic intersection as a stoplight and cross street. It will change the angle of the street a little bit with Main Street and be a definite improvement out there, and finally a traffic signal out at that corner, which I think will be a big improvement. So I'd make the motion that we approve Resolution 15-103-R, designating the alternate design traffic signal for the intersection improvement at Deer Path and Main Street.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Wolf, second by Alderman Callahan for the approval of the alternative design for the intersection at Deer Path Road and Main Street. Any discussion?
I just want to say, I think we're doing the right thing here if we approve this. It's, I think staff did the right thing to recommend it. You know, a roundabout's a pretty tricky thing to drive through if you're not accustomed to it. They're big on the East Coast, and that's a pretty busy intersection and busy street, so for people trying to cross it, it could be, you know, a hazard. So, you know, not to say no to roundabouts, but maybe in a less traveled area, we can look into it. So I would definitely support this.
Maybe at McKee and Deer Path. Won't be as much truck traffic. I think the truck traffic is what killed it for me. When you look at the truck traffic and the county's plan for traffic on that route on Main Street, I don't think it would work.
Anybody else? Clerk, call the roll then on the motion for the approval of the alternative traffic signal or plan for Deer Path Road and Main Street.
Wolf.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Aye.
Callahan. Mueller.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Transit.
Aye.
Motion for approval of Resolution 15-103-R is approved, 11 yes, no nos, 3 absent. Moving to item number 15, which is Resolution 15-104-R, authorizing execution of the contract for the 2015 street resurfacing program with Builders Paving in the amount of $511,970,000. Alderman Wolf?
Thank you, Your Honor. This is for the 2015 street resurfacing program. Just as a quick list, I'll just go down and list off the roads that are going to be done this year. Blue Stem Drive from Chillum to Woodland Hills Drive, Church Street from Prairie to Hamlet Street, North College Street from Spring to Church Street, South Harrison from Main Street to Walnut, Illinois Avenue from Republic Road to Jackson Street, South Jackson Street from Wilson Street to First Avenue, North Jefferson Street from Wilson Street to Illinois Avenue, and Walnut Street from the old railroad crossing to the western city limits on Walnut Street. And this is below what we had budgeted this year, and I think we will roll that over into next year's program to do more streets next year. So with that, I'll make the motion that we approve Resolution 15104-R, authorizing execution of the contract for the 2015 street resurfacing program with Builders Paving LLC in the amount of $511,970.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Wolf, second by Alderman O'Brien for the approval of the 2015 street resurfacing program. Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll.
Wolf.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
Brown. Rusado.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Transit.
Aye.
Motion for the approval of the 2015 street resurfacing programs approved, 11 yes, no no's, 3 absent. Okay, moving to item number 16, which is Resolution 15-94-R, authorizing execution of contract for well number 9 repairs. Alderman O'Brien, do you have this under utilities?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. In early July, well number 9, which is a primary supply of water for our community, had an electric failure. So staff went out and had to get some emergency quotes. They got quotes from 3 local well contractors. 2 responded to it. Lane Christensen was the lowest at $95,058. We are moving fast on this because there's a couple of our other wells, like well number 5, and I don't know the other numbers, but that are taking up the slack right now. So we should get this taken care of immediately. So I'm going to make a recommendation to waive formal bidding for this emergency well repair number 9.
Second.
Moved by Alderman O'Brien, second by Alderman Wolf for the approval of the execution of the contract for well number 9 repairs. Any discussion?
Waive formal bidding.
Formal bidding.
This is
Oh,
formal,
I'm sorry.
waive formal
We
bidding.
didn't have, okay. Waiving the formal bidding on the well 9 repairs. Any discussion on the motion to waive formal bidding? Clerk, call the roll.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Transit.
Aye.
Wolf.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Okay, motion to waive formal bidding on the well 9 repairs is approved, 11 yes, no no's, 3 absent. Alderman O'Brien, you want to make another motion then?
Yes, I just want to say, though, I'll make a motion to pass Resolution 15-94-R, authorizing execution of contract for well number 9 repair.
Second.
Moved by Alderman O'Brien, second by Alderman Wolf for the approval of Resolution 15-94-R. Any discussion? Alderman O'Brien?
I just wanted to say that John Dillon went ahead and kind of took the money. We have budgeted some repair work some maintenance work for well number 4, and he took it out of that to get this emergency work done, which I thought was pretty proactive of John and heads up to staunch this emergency. So we'll probably in the future look to do some work and have maybe a budget amendment for well number 4 maintenance. So I just wanted to let people know that's going on.
Okay, thank you for that info. Any other discussion? Clerk, call the roll then on Resolution 15-94-R.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Transit.
Aye.
Wolf.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Resolution 15-94-R is approved, 11 yes, no no's, 3 absent. Okay, moving to item 17, the administrator's report. Bill couldn't be here tonight, but he gave me a report to give for him. wants us all to remember that Houston Street is closed from Island Avenue to Batavia Avenue, but you can cross it at Island and Water Street to get to such locations as the Riverwalk, City Hall, the Bond Center, River Rain, Quarry Stone Condos, and Waterford at the Fox. And the contractor will be working with us on a daily basis to facilitate the access to those facilities, so we're not trying to impede anybody from moving from one part of the town to the other, but we are trying to limit down the amount of inference traffic that you get from people coming down and wanting to drive down the street. Engineering is proceeding on the Batavia Apartments sidewalk along East Wilson Street near Kirk Road. We are still on track to get it constructed this year. It will allow people to safely get across Kirk to visit the new Speedway gas station and store that's under construction, and safely get to a bus stop and the Kirk Road bike path. So that's still going to be done this year. The street program pre-construction meeting is scheduled for tomorrow. The project should be moving along quite quickly. They began removing the temporary striping today on Batavia Avenue. We are still waiting for the IDOT staff to be available to meet with our staff to initiate the operations of the pedestrian crossing flashers. And I guess we've been told by IDOT that they want to be here when those things are turned on and oversee their timing and functionality and whatever. So IDOT, as I know, is kind of running tight these days, and so I don't know how much ready staff they have available, and I'm sure Public Works is going to have to, it's trying to schedule this with them. But we have had, I've had people ask me, you got them up there and the solar's already in the sky, and why don't we have them on? But they're an IDOT-controlled operation that, they have to come in and initiate it, so because they're on state highways. So that's what the story is there. The Art in Your Eye Festival from August 14th to 16th is going to feature live music and a beer tent on Friday and Saturday nights. There's also going to be a very strong fine arts display that will be available here around the City Hall area. The festival will also feature children's activities and the City Hall Art Show, which will be Saturday and Sunday. Art in Your Eye posters are on sale at the Main Street office or at the City Hall Utility Billing office, and they're for sale $15 now and will be priced at $20 at the festival. And we are still going to have 4 more brush pickup dates starting on August 10th, and then August 17th, August 14th, October 12th, and November 30th. And that'll cover 1 week on one side of town and the other on the other. So that's Bill's report. If anybody's got any questions on that.
I just would like to say, when IDOT comes to turn those on, if we can corner one of the people that's there, I'd like to have 5 minutes with them about crosswalks. Flashing lights a block apart. They have one 4 miles from here at 64 and 31. St. Charles has 2 flashing light crossings within 2 blocks of the stoplight. The next 2 lights north of 64. If anybody wants to go see them, they have 2 flashing light crossings right there. And they have 7 crossings. Well, if you take away the ones that are stoplighted, there are 5 crossings in Geneva, anywhere from 4 lanes of traffic to 7 lanes on Route 38 from the river going west to 6th Street, with the last one being 4 lanes of traffic, 2 parking lanes, and a turn lane. So it can be done, and it's done within 5 miles here. So
And
I would like to
your
figure
point
out-
is you want to put one at Houston?
At Houston Street.
Okay.
We're going to have 2 new sidewalks on Houston Street, and they're not going to be connected to anything. They're not going to be able to cross the street there, which I think is wrong. And I think IDOT needs to, face-to-face, needs to tell us that we can't do that, or why we can't do it when it's done, within 5 miles of here on several streets.
The Public Works Director may have some, and city engineer.
Yeah.
We've, that issue was brought to staff's attention 6 weeks ago now. And we've spoken directly with IDOT. The installations in Geneva and St. Charles were officially and are still listed as experimental or test sites, even though they've been there, I think, in all of our memories for many years. And again, IDOT has reiterated that they will not permit them for new installations. And so.
I wonder where, how we went from a turn lane is not permitted by IDOT to when it's finally done, they stripe the turn lane out there.
I don't think IDOT ever said the turn lane wasn't ever permitted. I think IDOT had gotten away from wanting the turn lane and then changed.
In the memo, I'll go back and find the memo and read it, but I believe it says that IDOT said no, they would not allow a turn lane there.
Again, IDOT was the one who pushed for the turn lane to begin with, and then subsequently said they weren't going to install the turn lane, and then installed the turn lane. So I don't believe we were ever told that a
Right,
turn
and
lane wasn't
I'd like to
permitted.
know who's making those decisions, because I don't think you guys were informed of that.
No,
We
we were
certainly
not
were not informed of that. And, the general public didn't know about that until it was in and done.
Right.
So I'd like to get some answers, and I'd like to know who makes the decisions, so we can have a conversation. If that means we need to invite them here and have them in front of us, as the 15 of us sitting here, and ask those questions of them.
Again, it's at the staff level and above at IDOT, so I think my frank advice is you probably need to go above staff level.
Okay, well,
to get
then
those
I want to
decisions
know
made.
who it is. Somebody find me an answer. I'll write them a nice letter, and I'll talk to them about it. I
Maybe
wanna
we
put something up
can,
there.
maybe we can officially request to be a test site, since that location is very different than the ones in St. Charles.
Yeah,
And
we already tried that. We were told that will not happen again. That's
maybe
what
we
were
can
told.
have the power of the mayor do something. Good afternoon, Jeff.
What Gary says is exactly correct, and I mean, IDOT is, I think, very betwixt and between agency on a lot of issues, because they have, like the council, you get varying opinions, and you get different people coming to meetings, they get scheduled in, and one will say this thing one day, and another day you go and you get a different opinion.
I mean, they don't have to be flashing, they just need to be crosswalks. It's got to be safer than no stripes.
Well, we'll keep that on the burner here.
I'm not going to let up on it.
Tell them that you're... Okay, committee reports. Public, Community Development, Alderman Brown.
Well, tomorrow night, we have a committee of a whole meeting scheduled for 7:30. The only things community development has is we're going to have a closed session for the purpose of property acquisition. I do want to announce that the Plan Commission is also scheduled to meet Wednesday, August 5th at 7:30, and then Historic Preservation is scheduled to meet Monday, August 10th at 5:30. That's all I have.
Okay. Government Services, Alderman Stark, do you have anything?
There's nothing on tomorrow night's agenda, but on August 11th, Resolution 15106, our cable franchise agreement with Comcast and collective bargaining are both on the agenda.
Okay. City Services, Alderman Wolf.
Nothing on the next two committee of the whole meetings. Just remind everybody to make sure, get brush out the week that your scheduled pickup is on each side. And that's it.
Public Utilities, Alderman O'Brien.
We have on August 4th a master service agreement to review with, I don't know who this is, Engineering, EN Engineering. So, but we do have that discussion coming up on August 4th.
Okay. Anybody else on the council have any other things they want to bring up? Okay, going to the mayor's report, a couple of things. Did all of you get an invitation by Fermilab to come out to their,
August 10th, September 10th.
September 10th, yeah. I was gone, as you know, last week, and I got a call. They were inquiring, did we know approximately how many of us were planning to come? So I guess if you can let me know in the next few days, we can give them a kind of a head count as to who. I would tell you, if you are so inclined, it would be an interesting, especially those of you on the east side of the river, if you or got wards that part on the east side of the river, because I think there is some interesting things happening there that would be beneficial for you to understand and know about. And they are making, I think, an aggressive move to kind of bring us into the discussion so we can have our input on things that they're thinking about doing. So that the 10th date is, it's supposed to be at 6:30. They're describing it as an open house, but the idea is that the director of Fermi himself is going to kind of lead the discussion, and he wants to kind of put it in some kind of a small group forum with the neighbors and have the city officials there specifically. So if many of you who can put it on your calendar, I'd ask that you do that. The other thing is, as you know, I think it was at a committee of the whole meeting, I told you that a year from now, we have to have ourselves hired a new city administrator, and I wanted to start that process. And then while we were talking about that, we had a discussion here a few weeks ago, and I've held up on doing anything further till I could get some dates lined up about maybe having some type of a retreat of the council. That's one thing. And then also having, I want to bring in some folks to kind of help guide us on this administrator thing. But I want to make sure on both of these meetings, if at all possible, that all 14 of you can be at the meetings. And what I kind of got in mind at the moment is that maybe we would delegate a couple of the Tuesday night sessions to this, where maybe we'd come a little bit earlier and we get something to eat and have it kind of a retreat fashion, and have the council meet once on the retreat thing. And then secondly, I'll bring in the consultant that I'd like to bring in here to talk about, because I want the council to feel like you're all having some input in the selection of this administrator. And what we'd like to do is get your input, and then hopefully maybe have our consultant meet with our senior department heads, and then also maybe with a couple of community groups from the business world and whatever have you, and just grab some ideas from that selective groups as to what we are all collectively looking for in a new city administrator. And then kind of design in our minds what it is, the type of candidate we're looking for. And then the consultant will come back with another meeting with us and go over what he has heard, and we'll kind of fine tune that and then kind of go from there. So it's going to be a multiple step process. Fortunately, we do have some kind of time to do this, but I'd like to get it started. So what I'm asking tonight is, could all of you look at your calendars for the months of September and October? And the only thing I'm really interested in, if you can tell me if there's any times you're going to be gone, whatever days they are. If you can just...
Friday nights.
Okay, that's probably already understood.
Yeah.
But, we started this whole discussion, and right away I had several of you, some of them aren't here tonight, but said, I'm going to be gone for a few days or a month or whatever it was. So I knew July and August are going to be very difficult times to get everybody together, as is evident tonight. So I've talked to the consultant I want to bring in, and he's waiting to hear back from me as to, what are potential dates that we could do this in September or October. And then I've got another folks that I'm trying to bring in some people that, as far as this retreat thing, to talk about the culture of the city council, that we bring somebody in that doesn't have any doesn't know anybody here, doesn't have any preconceived ideas, so there's this totally a fresh viewpoint, and it's not coming in as I'm doing with this person I want to bring in to help with the city administrator. Doesn't know anybody here, doesn't have anybody's got any inside tracks or anything else. We're trying to do this as above board and as positive as we can. So if you can just let me know in the next few days if you got any times you're going to be gone in September or October. And we're going to then try to schedule some stuff and put it together and hopefully be on the right road to do some positive things for the community and the city council. So, nothing further. Alderman Brown, you want to make a motion for adjournment?
I move we adjourn the city council meeting.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Brown, second by Alderman O'Brien. Clerk, take a voice vote.
All those in favor?
Aye.